And this is not the type of world I'm wanting my son to live in. This is not the type of world I want my son to grow up in. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brady Young. Okay, so before I get to what I want to talk about, just want to give a little shout out first to the Bethel store, because you know I didn't do this in my one video when I was talking about my book sale. If you want to get your merch, I'll put a link in the description below where you can find their merch, and even where you can get this shirt. You know, strong people, family, city. Come on. Which, you know, we kind of need to be strong. Which I kind of wore this shirt just because it pertains to what I want to talk about as well. Okay, so I tried doing this video last week and I wasn't really happy with how it turned out. And that's one thing I want to do with my channel, is I never want to post anything that I'm not proud of, because I don't really want to post something and have anyone looking at going, you didn't seem like you were giving your all in this, or it kind of seemed off, but whatever. I posted on my Instagram that I wanted to do a serious type of video, one that I've never really done, and what I mean by that is a topic that I've never really talked about, but I really can't keep quiet about it anymore. And I've actually posted on my Instagram the post, and it just said I'm tired, and that's pretty much what this video is titled. The caption for it is everything that I'm tired of, and so I wanted to go more in depth. I could do quite a few videos on this, so I might do that, but for right now, it is a very serious video just because I'm really getting tired of what's happening in our world right now, mainly around the topic of racism. If I do get a little snappy and angry, I apologize in advance. I wanted to talk about racism and all that was just because last week, the day I saw the article that came up on my phone when I was going through Instagram and all that stuff, but how I woke up that morning was how I wake up like every other day. Pretty much every day, actually. I woke up with hope in my heart that the world was going to be a better day than the previous one. And then I saw what the NFL was going to be doing with its players, and my hope kind of went out the window that day. Just because, and if you haven't seen what the NFL is doing, I don't know how, because it's been quite a few days now, and it's been pretty talked about. And if you don't know, well, I'll just tell you that now the NFL is going to be fining their players that are taking a knee for a silent protest, because they're protesting racism and police brutality. And the fact that now they're going to be fining them, it's pretty much, in my mind, and a lot of people's minds too, is the NFL's way of saying shut up, play, take the money, and don't have a voice. That's pretty much what it looks like, which is kind of taking away what America stands for, which is freedom, except you are then taking away people's freedom of speech, which is kind of getting rid of what America stands for. Because America's biggest thing that they like to advertise to every other country is freedom. You know, why I want to talk about it is because I don't like the fact that we are still dealing with racism so much. Like, why is it that we can't be unified? Why is it that we still, and there's still people that are talking about, oh, we do have equality. No, we don't. There's still a lot of inequality in this world. And this is not the type of world I'm wanting my son to live in. This is not the type of world I want my son to grow up in, because he is of a mixed race, and so I don't want him to be worried about being treated differently. I want him to know that he's loved, that he's treated like an equal, like a person, because that is who my son is. He's an equal. He is a person. I don't want him being treated less than that, because if he is, whew, we got some problems. Honestly, it's like I don't want to go so much into it, because I know, like, I can already feel my nerves kind of going, and I want to get angry, and it's just like, guys, I'm getting like sick and tired of seeing all this racism, all this hate, all this injustice. There's all this stuff. Like, why is it so hard for us to treat one another with the same level of kindness, with the same level of decency? Why is it so hard to treat one another with love and respect? Why is this so hard? Why I also got sparked to do this video was I also saw this like little mini clip of a mom in the back seat of a vehicle. She was handcuffed and she was screaming just because I think some incident happened, and her son is there. He couldn't have been more than 6. The police are around, and the son is trying to quiet his mom, and his exact words were, "I don't want you to get shooted." A little child is telling his mom, "I don't want you to get shot." How bad is that we now have our own kids that are so little telling adults to stop? Because guess what? Kids are well aware of what's happening. Kids are well aware that people are getting shot for no reason. But no, this is what's happening right now in our world, and I'm getting sick and tired of seeing these videos all the time. Like, people, we need to wake up and start seeing that, you know what, this is a major issue. We need to start making change. We need to figure out a way to go, hey, we need to fix this problem. Because I don't want my son growing up in a world full of racism, full of injustice, full of hate. Because it's just, I can't deal with it. No, like, I don't want him to come home from school crying because someone told him a very bad word or called him something horrible. Because I won't let that slide. Like, no, like, we need to start being able to treat one another with love. We need to be able to see each other as equals. We just need to be able to treat one another with kindness and love. I'm repeating myself because it needs to be said, because it needs to change. Things need to change. Not only in America, but in Canada and all over the world. Like, racism needs to stop. Change needs to be made. We need to end racism. We need to end injustice. We need to end violence. We need to end hate. We need to end all these things. And just start treating one another with equality and decency. That's all I really wanted to say. There's not much more I can say. That's all there is to it, really. Once again, my name is Brady Young. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope that, you know, this video is able to actually reach a lot of you. I hope a lot of you watching feel the same way, that we need to make a change. We need to start doing things differently. We need to start treating each other differently. You know what, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.